I previously did a video on my helmet camera, my TCL SVC200, and this is the camera that I keep on my helmet all the time. I keep it running and keep it on as long as there's battery power here. You see I've got my microphone cable that's snaked up into my helmet here, comes over here to this adapter and plugs right into my camera. And so this is the one that I keep on all the time. I do motovlog with it every so often, but I wanted to show the SJ4000, my little powerhouse, man. This little budget camera that has just been amazing. This is my main motovlogging camera. This is the one that I use for most of my videos. I use the little SJ4000, and man, I just absolutely love this camera. I've been so pleased with the camera, man. I mean, for so many reasons. Number one, the quality. I mean, the quality, you cannot beat the quality. I mean, you can beat the quality, but I mean, you cannot beat the quality for the price, you know? I mean, I seriously paid $73.59. $73.59 US dollars for this little camera, man. Shipping included, everything, you know? And you get 1080p resolution, 30 frames per second. You're not going to get 60 frames per second. If you go into the menu on it, you will see that you can select 720p 60 frames per second, but it's kind of weird, man. It's not a true 60 frames per second. I don't know all the details, but it is it's not a true 60 frames per second. I don't know if you can see here. See, you have your different options. 1080p, you know, 30 frames per second is what that is, and then 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second at 720p. And again, that's not exactly accurate, so don't be fooled. But I love the 1080p 30 frames per second personally. I really do. I think I think it's perfect for everything that I need in my videos and everything that I'm looking for. So just been a great little camera here, man. And here's my setup. So what I do, I personally throw it up into the waterproof case here, and I purchased this chest mount separately. And the chest mount, this is kind of an aftermarket GoPro chest mount. I purchased this chest mount here for $8.49, shipping included. I mean, I'm always looking for deals, man. And all I did was I just threw the waterproof case here on the chest mount. It totally fit. I mean, the issue was the bracket that came with the SJ4000 wouldn't fit into the chest mount. But if you just unscrew the unscrew the bracket and you throw this on here, I mean, these little prongs here, these fit the GoPro. These fit the GoPro mounts. All you need to do is just throw this on here like this, and then throw in your, screw it down, and you're good to go, man. So that's what I do, and I personally, that's the view I love. I like that view, the chest mounted view, and it works out great for me. So love that about the camera. Check this out, man. Here's the box that it came in, and see all the little colors that it comes in here. Tons of accessories. Oh man, I'm seriously, if you want to get into motovlogging, if you want to get an action cam and have a bunch of accessories already there, the SJ4000, man, I'm telling you, it's the way to go, because you've got tons of accessories. Let's see here. Got your instruction manual here. Bam. And seriously, tons of accessories, zip ties, got a little leash here as well so you don't lose your camera. Tons of these, see, here's kind of a curved mount for your helmet if you wanted to throw it up on your helmet. All these different brackets. Here's that J hook that I was talking about. This here is like if you want to use the camera as a dash cam, you can throw it in here, or if you want to just throw it onto like a tripod or something like that. This has a tripod mount tripod screws here on the bottom and on the top. But you can use this as a dash cam in a car if you wanted to, or I've used this just to kind of take video outside and mount it on a tripod. But I don't usually use this. I've only used it once, to be quite honest with you. But man, I'm telling you, just tons of accessories, man. Here's put it on your handlebars here, more mounts, got some Velcro. I mean, seriously, just tons and tons of different mounts and things like that. Check this out. This is kind of cool. It came with another back door for the waterproof case. If you want to, you could take the back door off of this one and throw this back door on there. This back door actually has slots so that you can somewhat use the built-in microphone, because there's a built-in microphone on the camera here. I think it's here, or maybe it's on this side. One of them's the speaker. I think this is the microphone. I think this is the speaker. Anyway, if you wanted to, you could throw this door onto the waterproof case. It's going to give you kind of a little slot here. Let me see if I can show you. So like if you it's hard to see here on the camera, but there's a slot here on this side, and then there's a slot here on this side as well. So it's no longer waterproof, obviously, but you can talk loud enough and it will actually pick up your voice. I've done it before. It does work. You're going to get wind noise and things like that. That's why I don't tend to use that. What I do is I use my Sony audio recorder, and I've got my microphone that I just snake up into my cheek pad of my helmet. I actually do have these little windscreens here, but I don't use these because I don't need them. I just throw it up into the cheek pad of my helmet, and it works out fine. And I just synchronize. I'll synchronize the video and the audio during my editing, and then I'm fine. So I've got my audio going on there, and I just use the SJ4000 for the video, and really the video is crisp, it's clear, it looks great, man. So that's a downside. I mean, the downside is that it doesn't have an audio in jack. So if you're looking for a camera with an audio in, this one doesn't have it, obviously. One of the other negatives is I notice, and this is really the only negative I could say about the image quality, when you are riding towards the sun, or like a bright light source, the picture tends to get a little dark. And so that's one thing. I mean, the camera itself kind of isn't able to compensate for that, for those lighting conditions that well. So that's one bit of negative. That is a negative with the camera, but otherwise, man, I think it's great. And you know what? They actually have a mod. So if you really wanted to put in an audio jack, people do that, man. And you could just search on the internet and you can find the instructions there. I actually searched for them. I actually even bought all of the I bought a soldering iron, and I bought these I bought even like the jack that you install in there and everything. I just haven't built up the courage yet to actually get in here and do the modification, man. I don't know if I ever will. We'll see if I do or not. I mean, I do love. I mean, it works. It works fine with the audio recorder for me. So, I figure, well, if it's not broke, why change it? Anyway, that's my main motovlogging camera, the SJ4000. So check it out, man. If you really want to get in the game, cheap way to do so. So anyway, with that, my friends, my people, ride with confidence, head up 100%. Yeah, this is SoopaBee. Here's a bonus tip for synchronizing your video and your audio during post-production. Actually, when you are recording, start your video recording on the SJ4000 first, and that allows you to start getting some footage, as well as it's recording audio, and you can hear it through the waterproof case a little bit, and then start your audio recorder. And it just makes things a whole hell of a lot easier when you are trying to sync everything up during post-production. So, bonus tip, check it out.